HersheyPark Redemption Day. Hey everybody, it's Matthew with A to Z Thrills, and as you can see, we're back at HersheyPark. Now, as you previously saw, back in September of last year, I unfortunately had a medical emergency, and as you can see in the video, back in September, things got progressively worse as the day went along. So I barely remember my trip to Hershey. So guess what? We're back. And I'm so excited to get to experience these coasters again, but it'll feel like for the first time, and the new restraints on Skyrush and the new trains on Comet. As you can see, we have our unlimited fast lanes, or whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it here. Link in the description.
Yeah, I don't know what it means by link in the description down below. They are what they are. They're fast lanes. So, yeah.
But anyway, Daniel is here with me, of course.
Hi.
But we are so excited. I'm so thrilled to be back. Eric from Smoke and Thrills is here. And by the way, welcome to part 3 of the GayBye tour. So let's not waste any more time. I've waited 10 months for this. Let's go. All right, y'all. So for the first ride of the day, we decided to do Candemonium, which as life would have it, was the last ride I was able to do before disaster struck. Insert clip here.
We'll be able to come home real soon. I love you all very much.
Yeah. This is an amazing hyper coaster. I love it. The airtime was great. I wasn't stapled at all. I don't know where it would be on my list of hyper coasters, probably in my top 5, but I don't know where. But it's a great coaster, great start to the day. Next up, the new restraints of Skyrush. Let's go.
Alright, so this is mostly going to be his review of Skyrush, but I just want to hop in here and say I'm sorry. I like the old restraints better because this one dug into my thighs way more than the other one did.
Sorry, no, completely disagree. This is now a top 5 ride in this park, maybe top 3, we'll see. I love this ride. I love the airtime you get. You just get yeeted out of your seat. It is incredible. The new restraints are amazing. They're so comfortable. It reminds me so much of Velocicoaster, which is of course my number 1. So maybe that's why I like it more, because Velocicoaster is falling down your list and it's staying at the top of mine. Well, but anyway,
I will say this is still a great ride. I just don't like the restraints that much, but still awesome ride. We got front row this time.
Yes.
So we might be getting a back row ride later. We're not for sure yet. But
we will. Definitely.
Let's continue on just having fun here at HersheyPark.
Let's do it. All right, so Super Duper Looper. It's the same as it was last time. It's perfectly fine. It's a good ride, not a great ride. Moving on to the next. All right, so we just rode Comet with the new trains, and I have to say, it's just as good as it was. The trains were very comfortable. It's a perfectly good wooden roller coaster ride. Nothing special, nothing awful, nothing. It's a good ride. It's worth riding. On to the next.
Okay, I'm going to lead with this one. We just got off of Great Bear, and I don't know how we didn't know that Great Bear has double seatbelts in the front row.
They do.
I don't know how we didn't notice it until now, but oh my god, that is so good. The whippiness of those corkscrews always get me.
That is a top 5 B&M in.
Yes,
I don't know
top
where,
5.
but it's not top 3. It's 4 or 5, somewhere in there.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with Montu, Banshee, and I still think Raptor's a little bit better than this. But
yeah, I would agree.
Arm, okay. But on to Coal Cracker.
Coal Cracker.
Okay, so we just tried to test it down here, and unfortunately it does not look like I'm going to be able to fit. But the write-off did say that it's a little bit more stretchier up there. So we'll try up there and hopefully see. If not, I understand if it comes to terms with it, but fingers crossed. We knew this would happen. It's fine. I mean, I will say they got extremely close, but my arm went numb when they were pushing down. So I'm just like, yeah. Even if I could fit, it would hurt like a lot. So I think they're on this train about to come out. Let's.
Now get ready, here we go.
Just got my redemption ride on the incredible Storm Runner. Unfortunately, by about half an inch, Daniel could not fit. They were very, very apologetic. It's not that they didn't try. They gave it all they had.
And trust me, even if I could ride, that hurt. My arm went numb when they pushed down.
But not to hype it up too much, that's the best ride of the day so far. We haven't done Wildcat yet, we haven't done Fahrenheit yet, but oh my God, that ride is incredible. I love it, love it, love it. Just wish Daniel could fit on it. I feel bad, but it's my favorite of the day so far. On to the next.
Absolutely hate this ride, so I'm glad that you got to go on it by yourself. So how'd you like it this time?
Green apple. We got green apple. It's a Vekoma boomerang. One headbangy moment, but other than that, it was actually pretty good.
Nice.
Best ride of the day? No, not even close.
That goes to this one.
Yes. But still, a good ride.
Well, they're gonna go get on Fahrenheit. I can already tell you from past experiences. And yes, I did just try again just to be on the safe side. There is no way in hell I can fit on Fahrenheit. Those belts are just so small. And I've even had right operators say they don't know why they're so small. It's just the way that Pennsylvania, I guess, wanted it. So unless I can do something about my arms and like cut 3 inches off of my torso, there is no way I'm ever going to be able to get on Storm Runner and Fahrenheit. So I've come to that conclusion. They look like lovely rides, but until I can ever somehow get on them, whether they fix their restraints or something else, they are on my lowest of low tiers, because I can't base a ride off of how it looks. So yeah.
Hey, babe.
So what do you think?
Fahrenheit's really good. It's not as good as Storm Runner at all.
What do you think?
6 out of 10. Not a big Gerstlauer guy.
I thought it was intimate.
Is it? I thought you said it was Gersty. It looks like a Gersty. I haven't even looked.
Yeah, I thought it was intimate because both of these are intimate.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. You're right. It just looks so Gersty. It is intimate. I still don't. 6 out of 9 rating hasn't changed. I'm still just not a big Gerstlauer guy. It's fine. It's Storm Runner's way better.
Come on, James.
Can't remember.
All right, just got my redemption ride on Wildcat's Revenge. Still a very good RMC. Not quite as high on the list as it once was, though. I'm sorry. I don't know. It felt a little rough to me, and Daniel was complaining of pain. So it's still really good, but I would honestly put Twisted Colossus above it. And Daniel's nodding his head, and that's something we never thought we'd say. But it's still a very good ride. It's not the best ride here, though. The best ride here is still
Outside.
The best ride here is still Storm Runner.
For me, great ride. Love the ejector and everything about it. Just the transitions between certain parts literally dug into my ribs. So, ow. But time to get some water.
Yeah. All right, so we just did the 2 Wild Mouse coasters here. We did the spinning dark ride, laugh track, and the classic Wild Mouse. And one of them was miles better than the other one. Now, laugh track gets one of the longest lines in all of HersheyPark, so fast lanes are a must for laugh track. It's a good ride. It's very fun. I love the funhouse elements of it. Very enjoyable. Wild Mouse sucks. It's painful. I'm still feeling it. It was dreadful, awful, worst ride of the day. Worse than the Vekoma Boomerang. Get rid of it, scrap it, RMC. Wild Moose, right there. Right next door to Wildcat's Revenge.
Sup, you come here often?
Yeah. I was just telling them about laugh track and Wild Mouse.
Oh, yeah. I want Wildmouth to die.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I just said.
I'll kill it myself.
Anyway, we're on to a good coaster next, Lightning Racer. Let's go. All right, so we just rode Lightning Racer, both sides, Thunder and Lightning. Before I came back here, I was under the impression that this was my favorite racing coaster that I've ever ridden. My opinion has not changed. This thing is forceful, it is fun. I love everything about it. On one condition, if you're on the Thunder side, the green train, that train is perfection. The red train, Lightning, not so great. A little bit rough, but still my favorite racing coaster of all time. Daniel, what do you think?
Well, for me, I absolutely wholeheartedly agree. This is the best racing coaster I've ever been on.
Yep.
Hands down, even better than Thunder Road.
That's what I was about to say.
I know a lot of people go like, but you love Thunder Road. Yes, but you can't beat GCI whenever they make a masterpiece like this. But I do think that retracking is definitely needed for Lightning.
Definitely.
Because there were so many potholes in there. The train was shaking the entire time.
And Lightning never wins.
Almost never.
Never.
And I think I see why. It's because Thunder is smoother, so it runs a lot faster. So if you want to be on the winning train,
Thunder.
get on Thunder.
Feel the thunder.
Lightning and the thunder, thunder.
Okay, we just got off of
The back row ride of
Yeah.
Skyrush.
And I will say, I was wrong at the beginning. I do like those restraints more. Apparently, that was right in my ear. So apparently, I'm guessing I might have stapled myself a little bit too much, which is why it was going into my thighs. But this time, beautiful airtime. Beautiful. It is intense though.
That is a masterpiece of airtime.
Margot Robbie airtime.
Oh God.
Oh, let me
Margot Robbie, what do you mean by that?
It's beautiful. You said beautiful airtime.
Okay, touche. We started with it, so now let's end with it. This is our second ride on Candemonium, and we're hoping, because we had a back row ride last time, that we can get a front row or near front row ride. And the only train we have left that we have to get is Reese's, so come on. Let's finally get Reese's.
Oh, he's got it.
Okay, we just got in the front row of the Reese's train. We have finally completed the trifecta of trains. We did Kisses last time, Twizzler this time to begin with, and of course Hershey, I messed up that, Reese's to end up with. But oh my gosh, the front row is where it's at.
Yes.
But now, here comes the big question. What is our top 5 in the park?
Okay.
I already have mine ready. Number 1, Skyrush.
Oh, you're starting at 1.
Yes, I'm starting at 1.
Okay.
Skyrush absolutely blew my mind, and I love it. Number 2, that beauty over there, Candemonium. Number 3, ooh, I'm gonna have to say Lightning Racer.
What?
Number 4, Wildcat's Revenge. And number 5, Great Bear. I just had a little bit, the Wildcat hurt me a little bit, so I'm putting it down a little bit.
Well, my number 5 in this park is Lightning Racer. My number 4, I never thought I would say this, Wildcat's Revenge.
For which one?
Number 4.
Same as me.
Yeah. It was hard. It was painful today. I don't know what happened, but I still really like it. It's still a good RMC. There's no such thing as a bad RMC.
And I think we should mention that we ain't saying that it hurt like it's rough. No, it's smooth as butter. But we're saying like the transitions between some of the elements literally hit us and rubbed just us the wrong way.
My number 3, this Candemonium. The front row ride was incredible.
Good pick, good pick.
My number 2, I've thought about this, and after that front row and back row ride of Skyrush, my number 2 is Storm Runner. So my number 1 is Skyrush. The new restraints are absolutely killer. You gotta get to HersheyPark to ride the new Skyrush. You gotta get to HersheyPark, period. This park is incredible. There's no, every ride just about is a banger. Stay away from Wild Mouse though. Get the credit and then don't ride again.
But this has been a successful part 3 of our GayBye tour.
I am not in pain.
Yes.
I am happy.
Would you say this is your redemption?
We are redeemed.
Well, we're gonna move on to part number 4 next week. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Should we give them a little hint? And if you don't already know, it's Knoebels.
Yeah, there's no sense hiding it. But anyway, we're gonna get off here. Go ahead, like the video if you like this, because why not?
And subscribe, of course, because even when we take our little break coming up,
we're still gonna be doing coaster things here and there.
Of course.
But as always, I'm Daniel.
And I am Matthew.
And we are A to Z Thrills. And as always, say it with us now. Keep calm and coaster on. Bye guys.